guys, I'm going to be doing a build video for Dancing Wings Hobby's newest release, which is the Hansa-Brandenburg W.29 or the HB-29, which is a World War I German aircraft seaplane. It was introduced near the end of World War I. Didn't see a lot of service, but I'll let you guys do the historical research on it if you want. I like unique airplanes, and the Hansa-Brandenburg W29 was one odd duck. So take a look at it, do a little research on it, but we're going to take a look at this kit from Dancing Wings Hobby, and we're going to do a whole build video. Today we're just going to take a look at what's included in the kit and give you a chance to see what it's all included here. Looks like they did a really good job on putting the parts together. I went ahead and got the power package, which is the motor, ESC, everything, so that I don't have to do any research on what is the right motor. The Dancing Wings Hobby people have done all that work for me, so I'm going to go ahead and trust their judgment for now. And I think it's kind of interesting. I normally, when I build a kit, I'll take the kit and then kind of make some modifications to it to kind of fit my scale presentations that I want. But I'm going to build this one pretty much as is. I want to see how they do in terms of putting together a sports scale model. And I think if we can just follow their directions and put together see how their kit goes together, we'll get a good feel for how well they do in designing kits and putting something in the air. So we'll take a look at it. I'm going to begin building this week. We'll get all the parts laid out, see where we are on things, and go from there. But first, we'll take a look at what's here. I'll do some cutaways on all the parts here, and we'll describe what we have. And then we'll go into the build video here in the coming weeks. Okay, so here are the plans, the one-to-one drawing plans. Obviously, you're going to build your wings and what have you, everything over this plan. Obviously, it's folded. Not a real fan of folded plans. Sure wish they were rolled plans, but that's okay. Once we get it laid down on the building board, won't be the first plane built over folded plans before, so we'll make it work. Shouldn't be any real issue. Next up is the illustrated guidebook, which gives you illustrations and step-by-step processes to build the aircraft. Looks to be pretty nicely designed. It'll be interesting to see if I have any translational issues, but just my initial reading, I don't think that'll be a problem. Everything seems to be pretty straightforward, pretty well thought out, and I don't think we'll have any problems with it. It's a nice looking guidebook. Pictures are really well done. Instructions seem to be pretty concise. Next up is our balsa and plywood die cut parts. Pretty straightforward stuff. Everything looks pretty clean. We'll know more when we open the bag here, but I don't see any real issues. Everything looks like it's well packaged and well cut. You can see nice crisp lines in the die cut here. So I'll be looking forward to getting these parts out and begin working with them. But so far, pretty pleased with the way this part looks here as well. Looks like all the wood's going to be in there, and we should be in good shape there. Now, the vacuum formed plastic parts, looks like it took a bit of a shot here in the shipping, but I'm sure the folks at Dancing Wings will make good on that. Not too concerned about that, but looks to be pretty good. We'll address this with my friends at Dancing Wings. The box took a little bit of a beating on the way in, but that's not their fault. That's shippers' faults, and that stuff just happens. It's no big deal. The hardware package here includes all the screws, Velcro, all kinds of great things in there. All the hinges are in there, CA hinges looks like. We may change to a little different hinge, but the CA hinges are certainly fine for an airplane this size. All the screws, all that hardware is all included in there. Even our servo connectors are in there, which is kind of surprising and cool. I like that. The bent wire, landing gear, well, you know, it's on float, so it's more float gear. Everything seems to be looking pretty good. It's all aluminum. Even these kind of odd turn bends look like a pretty well designed, and I'm pleased with that. All the parts are there. Everything's straight, nothing bent other than where it's supposed to be. And that's a good sign. Propeller, all included in that. This is the power package here. I got the power package that they recommend. It's something I wanted to make sure that I followed their directions as close as possible, and their hardware package and their power package I think is the best way to go for now. Also includes all the servos are all in there, and all the servo connectors. Pretty complete. There's our ESC. I'm real happy with what's included in this kit so far. Even got a couple of cool little Vickers machine guns here, which are pretty sharp looking. I like that. Pretty good. I've got some more balsa and spruce here for spars. And then our wing tubes are here as well, which is good. And servo push rods, all included in there. All in all, it certainly looks like a well put together accessory package, and all the parts seem to be here the way they need to be. And other than that little ding in the vacuum formed plastic parts here, we should be in pretty good shape. So that's the kit from Dancing Wings Hobby, the HB29. So there you have it. Just a quick unboxing and first impressions of the Dancing Wings Hobby's newest release, the Hansa-Brandenburg W.29. We're going to start calling it the HB29 from here on in because Hansa-Brandenburg is a mouthful. So what I'm going to have you do is, if you have any questions along the way, don't be afraid to just ask them. I'll do my best to answer any questions, and certainly we can brainstorm together a little bit if we run into any things that we don't quite understand. And I'm sure the Dancing Wings Hobby people will be happy to hop in and answer any questions you have as well. So we'll enjoy the build together. If you have any questions, don't be afraid to ask. We're going to dive into it this week, now that the weather is still rainy and cold here in upstate New York. And hopefully we get a chance to get this built and get it in the water here soon.